Hey, no intro, Jamal. No intro, Jamal. These are the vibes right now. These are the vibes right now. If you're on YouTube, you can see this. This is how we are all. I mean, like, what just happened last night? I'm overreacting. I'm overreacting to this because hey, welcome back to the Colts cast. I am Eric Smith. Alongside me, as always, I have Jamal Lawrence here. Preseason week 1, Colts versus Ravens. Jamal, where would you like to start?
All I'm gonna say, my boy AR got hit like Vincent Smith when Jadeveon Clowney hit him in that Carolina versus Michigan game, boy. Took him to the nether out there. No,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was wild. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. Like, I didn't even catch the entire game. I was at work. I literally had the game. I pulled up the game. I pulled it up. I hit pause in the first 3 minutes of the game. I saw the interception. I didn't even see what the refs the call was, if it was our ball or not. I didn't get a chance to look back at the game for probably another 2.5 hours, Eric. But I looked, my watch kept going off. I'm like, what is going on? A couple of different group chats, and I probably had 100 different messages. So I knew something happened. I didn't know what it was. But at 10 o'clock, when I finally got a chance to go back and look, I said, oh, man, my stomach was achy, boy. He went down hard.
I'll tell anyone who didn't catch the game. Anthony Richardson got blasted by a defender and dislocated his right pinky finger, so on his throwing hand. It just when that happened, the vibes just got bad for me. I think everyone else can attest to that. They feel the same way because we said this on the last episode, Jamal. This is your time to shine. If you want to show this organization, this fan base, that you are the QB1, this is it. And I will say it is his fault. Because look, you saw the play, right?
Oh, yeah.
Offensive line is sliding left. You know you're going to get overloaded on that one side, most likely. I mean, this is something you recognize pre-snap. He didn't even look that way.
Yeah, they were walked down. There was nothing hidden. They were walked down right there on the line of scrimmage, and he just neglected the right side completely.
Neglected. You have your running back running out on a short route. He's the hot guy. Look, if I got a blitz coming, if one side's getting overloaded, I'm going to throw it to my hot receiver. You had your running back wide open. You didn't even look over there. You were locked onto your first read. And what happens is you get blasted on your right side, not even your blind side. You get blasted, and now you're hurt. And I feel like, he's year 3. He's a year 3 quarterback. And then Daniel Jones steps in, and who, Jamal, I got to watch a little bit. Did not play entirely well. There was a few good throws, but mostly it was Daniel. It was the Daniel Jones I expected. Didn't blow it out of the park. Didn't do anything spectacular. It was Daniel Jones. So that reminded me, Jamal, that we really have a quarterback competition with Anthony Richardson versus Daniel Jones. And it really hit me. It was reality. I'm ready for 2026, man. That's how much I'm overreacting today, Jamal. I mean, we didn't even make it 2 full drives with Anthony Richardson before he got hurt.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is I literally harped on the
Fire
episode. That's the only other person who's shaking their boots more than anybody else in the culture announce ballot. My man is sick to his stomach. But I literally said, I understand, guys. I understand. I want to be crystal clear. I understand that hit came so fast for him that he wouldn't have had time to go through every single progression. However, I literally talked about go through your progressions as quickly as you can. You see that your first guy is getting locked up, and again, I know it was only it's a bang bang play. But in the league, I mean, you can see any of these quarterbacks with great releases, they don't hold the ball for more than 2 or 3 seconds at a time. They got a quick, 1 second, less than a second release on the ball for reasons just like this right here. It's going to be something that's quick, bang, bang. He hadn't checked to see what kind of defense they were in, clearly, because they were already walked down. you go to your first progression, boom, it's not there, get something out. Have the awareness, because you can't always expect your O-line to yell, to call out every single protection. Now, I don't know what the conversation between Richardson and the O-line is. I don't know if him and Bortolini are talking about, hey, I'm going to call slides, I'm going to call this protection. I want you to, like AR saying, I'll call these protections, and Bortolini, I want you just to banter back and forth with me, or it's Bortolini's job, or whatever the case is. Or
AR ain't calling shit. God.
When is this?
let's call a spade, Jamal. Like, keep going.
No, my point is, like I always said, man, this is why great quarterbacks always lean on their centers to do this. And this is where we got a bunch of young kids out there playing right now who clearly don't understand everything that's going on out there. And I know this is the preseason, this is time for these mistakes to happen, but this is the exact example of why you got to have the head on a swivel. You got to have people in there who know how to make these calls to these different protections, because one split second, and all of a sudden it's lights out. And that's exactly what it was. And I don't know about dislocated pinky. I need to see the X-ray, man. That pinky was sitting out here and no man's land.
It was popped out. They popped it back in. That's
the Colts motto. They lie. That's
I was about to say he probably tore his ACL. We don't even know. Look, Kurt Warner said this is what he tweeted after that happened: an early preseason example of having a pressure plan, quote unquote. O-line is sliding left, QB responsible for the linebacker on the right. He comes, OT correctly the offensive tackle correctly squeezes to make the furthest guy away from the hot guy. So what he's talking about is the guy who came inside, I think on the B or A gap.
Yeah.
He picked him up.
Yeah, you never let that guy in the middle come first, because it's the quickest line from point A to point B. It's straight through. Yeah, you
can't play quarterback when somebody's coming straight up the middle, but someone coming from the side, the outside, the C gap, it's a little easier. AR has to see this and dish to running back or tight end to the right. So there was also a tight end running a route wide open. So this is what I'm talking about. Like every guy is pointing this out. Like this is AR's fault. I know everybody wants to say, "Oh, Jalen Travis should have put." I mean, there were three guys coming at two offensive linemen.
Yeah.
You got to recognize that, and he didn't. Got blown up, and here we are. Daniel Jones is gonna be QB1 now, I think, because even if he does, like, availability is the best ability. He don't even have to play well at this point. It's just AR. Not only did he get cooked and get injured, but like stuff like that, people are gonna remember. Like, I'm sure Shane Steichen right there was like, "What do we do? I mean, what do we do right here?" So it's just like, I'm checked out. I know I bounced back from one side to another, but I'm checked out till further notice.
He checked out until tomorrow night, y'all. He's gonna be back on the train.
You know why I'm checked out? Justin Wally.
Oh yeah,
questionable.
Another one.
He had a knee injury, tore his ACL.
Yeah.
The guy who was gonna start, or presumptive starter, at least for now, our third round pick, who was balling in camp, is now out for the season. Like, what are we supposed to do with this?
You know, the Colts put out sent out a letter or a post on social media the other day too. It was like, the season's tickets are sold out. Everything is sold out. hey, I'm gonna tell you why, Eric. I'm gonna tell you why it's sold out. You watched The Last Dance, bro? Yo, this Chris Ballard farewell tour, they had to make sure it's sold out for every game. Hey, hit him with one of these right here, baby. Hit him with one of these. I don't let the door hit you on the way out, buddy. It's over.
I think it's just we need a fresh start, and
yeah.
I know it was just week 1 preseason, but look, I mean, everything that happened that could have happened that was bad happened, and it's just like, I got to get this out of here. I'm superstitious at this point. We got to start fresh. We got to. I mean, dog, they had the stitches like for Jim Irsay on their jersey. They're gonna wear it throughout the season. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, let's get the good vibes going. Let's do this for Irsay. Oh man, we couldn't have stopped the run. We didn't have a run game. I mean, there were a couple standouts, but like, whew, I mean, was Riley Leonard the best court? No, I mean, I he was fun. He was fun, Jamal. I know you didn't get to get to
Yeah.
watch him in the second half. Riley Leonard was a little fun to watch. Took off on a couple plays though, showed that real athleticism. He made some good throws as well. I think it was in the third drive where he got clobbered during a blitz and did an intentional grounding. But overall, I mean, that's Riley Leonard. He's rookies coming into the league, 6th-round pick. But Daniel Jones is not as mobile as people think. I'm just going to leave that right there. What else did I see? Tyler Warren, I mean, he had those 3 catches for 40 yards in like the first few drives. Warren looked like what we expected. He's going to be a baller. He's that tight end 1. Really like what I saw from him. They were giving a lot of looks to AD Mitchell as well. He wasn't able to come down with all of them. Some of the passes were sailed high, things like that. But Doolin as well. I want Doolin to be healthy. He had 7 targets. He led the team in targets. But Ulysses Bentley IV led the team in rushing yards. So I just want to put that out there. And we did not have a run game in the first half against this Ravens D, but they did. Keaton Mitchell was he was like FedEx player of the game, just like I mean, was balling on us. Our special teams, I don't know, Jamal, hop in where you would like, but like the specials teams unit, I don't know what Brian Mason got these guys on, but like, bro, LeJontay Wester, he returned was it a kickoff return or a punt return for a touchdown? It was a punt return. There was another punt return where he came back with another. Like, Wester was the UPS player of the game. I just like I can't do this anymore, man.
Hey,
I can't.
welcome to the party, man.
I can't. I was so hyped for a preseason game.
Yeah, you Colts are always going to Colt, man. I can guarantee
No,
it.
they're not. No, they're not. There were good times. There were good vibes for this franchise
Let's
that
see.
I remember
Probably back in
the last few decades.
2015 and before.
Andrew Luck era. It was fun watching.
No, it doesn't matter. It wasn't Andrew Luck. It wasn't Peyton Manning. It was anybody but the Chris Ballard era is what it was.
Ooh,
That's the issue. No, I'm not even going down the rabbit hole today. I'm just telling y'all that you Eric, you said that there was better times, and I gave you a 10-year time period, and you said yeah because you knew it was better before BDB walked in the building. but that's y'all's boy. Y'all still worship him. Is what it is.
What I mean, there's a lot of pain going through me. Jamal, do you have anything to say about this offense?
Man, obviously, I know once regular season comes, they'll have JT out there, they'll have MPJ out there, they'll be everyone will be out there, JD will be out there. And fingers crossed, the O-line will be healthy and they'll be out there showing what they can do. So again, the biggest gripe obviously right now is AR getting hurt in what was supposed to be his coming out game. I mean, because as you already mentioned, as we talked about last episode, he's not going to play a lot next game or next Saturday, I guess it is. And then they probably won't play at all the following week. So then you get to week 1 if he's healthy, then you get to the point of saying, wow, this man had 8 snaps preseason. And now he's supposed to be starting for us potentially.
He's not starting.
Potentially. And then we're back to square one. So there's not a lot to be excited about. I mean,
he ain't started. Daniel Jones is going to get most of the run against the Packers, right? Unless they swap up plans because AR missed. I guess they may. Look,
no, why would they risk AR getting hurt again? And the second time, I doubt they swap it.
They popped his pinky back in. He's good to go. That's true. He is $1 million investment. You can't play with that. But at this point, I mean, what do you have to lose? I don't know.
Hey. Oh, I agree. Yeah, nothing to lose. Again, if I'm the front office, I'm doing everything in my power to keep him on the field because worst case scenario is you keep him off the field and you lose your job. Best case scenario, you keep him on the field and you keep your job. But what doesn't really matter is if you keep him on the field and you lose your job. I mean, at least you can say, "Hey, I went down with a fight." But yeah,
Look, I mean, even JT Tuimoloau, who was actually balling this game. I mean, he was making some impact plays, had some solo tackles, had a sack, 2 tackles for a loss. Like, he was showing up. Like seeing him out there. Injury. Like, you can't make this up. It felt like all the rookies got injured. All the studs got injured. I can't do this.
yeah.
Adesanya Adebare, I thought had a pretty good game on defense. Like, I didn't get to see Justin Wally. I was excited to see him out there, but obviously he's done. Hunter Bowler, he was out there making some good hits. It's just when the when the vibes are bad, I'm not even happy talking about this team right now.
It's the nature of the beast, man.
Like, Spencer Schrader almost went 4 for 4. He would have been the best player on this team, but he shanked his last kick, which was from 52, but that's makeable. But he doinked that thing. But he was 3 for 3 before that. Because we couldn't get into the end zone until Riley Leonard came in. But like, I guess I have high hopes for Schrader. Like, it'll be good if we don't have to talk about Matt Gay every game and why he can't make anything beyond 50 yards. But right now, like, Jamal, well, what else you got, bro?
Hey, I ain't got nothing, man. I'm just waiting for next week. That's all I got. I'm just waiting for next week to get here.
Why?
Hey, cuz I'm going to the game next week, so at least I get to see
true.
some live action. That's it. Whether or not it's good or not, I get to see some live action.
Why'd they tell us he had an ACL tear after the game?
Cuz, man, just more salt in the wound. Listen, this team lies. Last thing I got is this team lies. Like I've said for years to y'all, I've been telling y'all for years, this team lies about everything, and they're continuing that streak. I can guarantee you, AR's dislocated pinky is going to become something bigger later on. Yeah, something more than we thought it was. But again, I'm not going on any conspiracy theories today. Maybe on our next episode, I'll have some fun with some stuff, but not today.
Yeah, next episode, we are going to dive deep into the 2026 QB class.
Lenoa Sellers,
K. Klubnik, Drew Allen. We going to go through all, like, I'm afraid of that, Jamal. I'm afraid we are actually going to do that at some point in the next few months.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know how scary that is?
We'll see.
It's like 300 days away from the 2026 NFL draft. We shall see. We shall see. If you gotten this far, again, vibes are bad, but please like, subscribe, comment below if you're on YouTube. Like to get everyone's thoughts, how preseason week 1 went. I know I'm overreacting a little bit, but I don't know. Kind of thing. I don't think I am. I don't think I am, because we had 3 start. Like, look, I'm done talking about this.
Yeah. Just save it for the next episode.
Yeah, let me go cool off. We'll get back. We'll recoup. We'll talk about this probably next week. We'll get back into it, Jamal. Look ahead. Be a little bit more optimistic. But right now, I can't do this right now.
That's it, bro. That's all she wrote.
Yeah. All right. That's going to be it for us, everyone. Thank you for listening to the Colts Cast. We are live on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, or any platform you use to listen to podcasts. And we'll be back next time to give you some more Indianapolis Colts content.
Take it easy.
Take it very easy.